So it may still be midwinter, but my heart is set on spring, which means I got some of that newness. Hey everybody, today I filmed a review / tutorial on some new products that I've been using, some new products I received, and instead of just doing just a straightforward like here's a review, I decided to show you the products in action. Some of the products that I'm going to be showing you guys today are the Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable foundation. I'm going to give you all my thoughts on this and the new concealer. Let me just get that, it's on my desk. So I have the new concealer and the new foundation. These are amazing. I'm really in love with them right now, and you'll see them in action in a second. I also have a new highlight from Ofra Cosmetics that I'm going to be featuring, and I have a new primer from Clarins. And last but not least, I also have an entire new brush set from Billion Dollar Brows. They're not just brows anymore, they have some brushes for the entire face. So lots of newness in this video, and I want to share with you guys like what I think and how I'm applying it, and basically how I achieved this look going on right here. And if you guys are curious about this wig here, I just finished filming an entire review on it. So if you'd like to see that video, link will be in the info section. Check it out so you can learn more information about how I got these pretty locks. Oh, and also, I forgot, I'm also using a really interesting lip pencil that helps you to get an interesting ombre look on the lips. So yes, now let's start the tutorial.
I'm starting this look with my favorite moisturizer, the Vichy Mineral 89 moisturizer. This is a clear gel moisturizer, and it really just makes skin feel so smooth and so soft. Now, of course, you can apply this using a brush, but I prefer to use my fingers because I feel like it really helps this product to penetrate, get into my skin, and I also like to use it in my hands because it makes my hands feel so soft all day long. For my primer, I'm going to be using the Clarins. This is the SOS Universal Light Primer. I received this complimentary through Octoly, and all opinions are 100% my own. I apply a few dots to my face. As you see, I mean, even this is like too much. You really need just a tiny little bit of this product. It's going to make your skin look radiant. Now, this is the kind of product you can apply into your foundation, or you can apply directly onto the skin, but it's going to give your skin this like glow from within, this dewy look, a very natural look. Like, I would even suggest applying just a small amount to your face on a no makeup day just to add a little bit of brightness to the face. This is a really good product for that. And again, I'm using my fingers to really blend this all over the face and really help get it into the pores. Now I'm going to be applying a new foundation that I'm trying, and this is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable foundation. I love that this is a foundation that has a doe foot applicator, meaning that I can take the foundation, I don't have to put it on a sponge, I don't have to put it on the back of my hand, I can apply this directly to my face exactly where I want to apply it. And I think that that's amazing, especially for those of us that like don't have brushes, even though I'm going to blend this in with the brush later. But I love being able to like do a spot touch up with this, like very convenient. Now, the foundation is very lightweight. It has a sheer, medium sheer to opaque coverage, like you have a lot of control with it. And I'm using the Billion Dollar Brows foundation brush to blend this in. And as you can see, this product, because I put a little bit more on my skin, I'm getting a medium opacity. But again, you can build this up and you can absolutely sheer it out, which is why I'm loving this foundation, is that you have total control. It's extremely lightweight, and like it says, it's very breathable. It feels like I have nothing on my face, and it's a very comfortable wear. Didn't crease, didn't move, didn't budge. I didn't see it fading or merging anywhere. It really just stayed on my face all day. In terms of a foundation, if you're looking for something long wear that doesn't feel heavy or pore clogging, the Lasting Finish from Rimmel is really going to satisfy that need. Especially for the spring and summer months, this would be a foundation that I would absolutely reach for. And as I'm applying it, as you see, I'm making sure to apply it to my neck as well. For my concealer, I'm using the new Rimmel London Lasting Finish Breathable Concealer in 200 Light. As you can see, there's also an applicator on here. So whether you have brushes or you want to apply it and blend with the product itself, you're able to do that. The sponge applicator makes it really easy to apply to the face because you can apply it in dots, you can smooth it on. It's kind of like a lip gloss tip. So you really have control over it. You don't really need too much else. I am going to blend this with my foundation brush though, and I'm also applying this product to my forehead to add some brightness and lightness to the face, and also treating a little bit of like acne scarring, so I want to get rid of that redness. So my concerns are dark circles, hence I put it under my eyes, and also brightness of the face, hence the forehead, and a little bit of acne scarring by the lips. So I apply it where I need it. When you apply it to your face, you want to apply it to areas that you want to necessarily brighten just a little bit, and maybe cover up problem areas, like I said, dark circles, maybe even you're trying to cover up discoloration of the cheeks, maybe you have rosacea. You want to apply it to areas that are problem areas for you. And as you see, I'm doing a sweeping motion with my foundation brush. You could use your finger, you can use the applicator on the tube, or you can use this. I like this brush because it's so soft and smooth. It's really just blending out the product perfectly on my skin. It's giving me a very airbrushed look. Now for my shadow, I'm using the BH Cosmetics. This is their Marble Collection, and this is the Cool Stone palette. And I'm using one of the $1 Billion Brows eyeshadow brush. I'm starting with one of the lightest shades of the palette, and I'm applying it starting from the inner corner of my eye, and I'm blending it across the lid in light sweeping motions. Because this product is a little more powdery, you want to do it lightly or you're going to wind up with a lot of fallout. As you can see, I'm going across the rest of my lid and bringing it up to the brow. This is also going to kind of highlight under the brow and create a base shade for when you apply your other shades on. They'll blend out more easily. And I'm also applying it to my lower lash line, but only the inner corner side, because I really want to just lighten the eye a little bit. I'm going to be doing bolder colors. Now I'm going to be using the concealer brush, and this looks like a mini foundation brush, and I believe that brushes can be used in any way that suit you. So I'm using this to pat on the hot pink shadow from this palette, and as you see, I'm starting and focusing on the outer part of the lid. And this is because I'm building up my transitional shade for the darker shade that I'm going to put on. So I'm really only focusing on that outer V area, not even sweeping it into the crease. I'm really just keeping it kind of like centralized on that outer corner, that outer V of the lid. Now I'm going to be using the $1 Billion Brows highlighter brush, and again, I believe brushes can be used in many different ways, and I've dipped this into the darkest purple of the palette, and I'm applying it over that hot pink to my outer V, and as you can see, this is what I'm sweeping into my crease, and I'm using circular motions on the outer V to really blend it out and get a nice smooth, even coverage. This is a darker shade, so you want to build this up in layers, otherwise you will have quite a bit of fallout. I'm also applying this to the lower lash line. This is going to add definition, especially if you're not using like a pencil liner and you just want to have more depth, you want to kind of complete the look, you want to smoke it out, you can apply it there. If you want a little bit less of a smoky look, you can always keep this centralized to the upper lid or even use this shade as your liner. For my liner, I'm going to be using the Jessie's Girl Waterproof Liquid Liner in black. And today I've decided to get just a little bit creative with it. So instead of just doing a simple wing, which of course you can do if you're following along and trying to create this look yourself, you can always do a simple wing or even just keep it on where the lashes are. You don't even have to wing it out because it's so dark at the end. If you do decide, like I did, I'm winging it out and then I'm going to be bringing it over into the crease. Now this is a very dramatic liner. So what you do is you start doing your regular wing, and after you've completed filling in your wing, you're going to sweep your brush, you're going to sweep your liner into where your crease is. This is much easier, I feel, when you have shadow on your lid because you kind of have like a little guide. But even if you don't, you just want to find where your natural hollow of your eye is and kind of follow either a little bit below it or a little bit above it, especially if you have hooded lids, otherwise you're not going to see it. And as you can see when I open my eye, you can see it's still there a little bit. And then you just follow and you bring it in. You do slowly. Don't do it too fast because otherwise you're not going to have that precision. You really want to just go soft, short strokes and bring it in. Follow the curve of your lid. As you can see, even when I open my eye, you can still see it a little bit. That's the goal. You want to still be able to see it. You want it to be that subtle, little bit of artistic liner that you only see slightly when you open your eye. You don't want to be too far up. So for my lashes, because I'm going with a much bolder look, I'm going for the Eyelure lashes. Is one of my favorite brand of lashes, and these are the Luxe lashes. I don't believe in using tweezers all that, so I put my glue on and then I just squeeze them down and pinch them onto my natural lashes and make sure that they're as close to my natural lash line as possible. Now for my brows, I'm going to be also using another Rimmel London product, and this is the Brow Shake Brow Powder. Now I'm using a shade like black because I have very, very dark brows. Like my brows pretty much do look black, and most oftentimes I use brown and it just kind of lightens my brows, but because it's such a bold look, I want to go with pretty much the natural color of my brow. So I'm using this powder and I'm just kind of filling in. I'm not trying to make them too shapely, I just want to give them a little bit better shape and fill in. No Instagram brows here. Now for my face, I'm going to be using the Billion Dollar Brows, and I'm going to be using the contour brush to apply the ColourPop Cosmetics No Filter Concealer in Tan 50. As you see, I do a few short strokes into where the hollows of my cheeks would be. You can usually achieve the hollows of your cheek by just sucking your cheeks in. You'll know exactly where it is. And I'm blending back and forth. Now this is a very deep product, so it's going to take a lot of blending to get it to kind of dissipate. Now again, this is a very bold look, so I want my contour to be pronounced. If a pronounced contour is not what you're looking to do, go for a lighter contour. Go for a lighter one. Now for my highlight, I'm going to be using the fan brush from Billion Dollar Brows, and I'm going to be applying the Ofra Cosmetics. This is the Derma Mineral Loose Highlighting Powder, and this is going to give you like the ultimate bling. Now first I'm applying it dry, and as you can see, I'm still getting a lot of highlight there. Now because this is a more shimmery product, you're going to get that metallic look. This isn't going to be like a natural looking highlight. So unless you're putting this powder into your foundation and getting a dewy look, if you're putting it right on your foundation, you're going to have like that super bling. So, I mean, of course you can soften it if you blend it out with like a powder brush, but I'm going for like the ultimate bling. So what I'm going to do is, if you want it even more pronounced than this, like I wanted it, you want to moisten your brush. To moisten my brush, I'm applying the ColourPop Amethyst Crystal Priming Spray just to lightly moisten my brush and really, once again, amplify this highlight even more. And it's going to add like a concentration of the shimmer in that powder. For my lips, I'm using the Givenchy Universal Noir Revelateur, I hope I'm saying that right, lip liner, and this is a very dark liner. It's almost black, and what this is going to do is give your lips the appearance of an ombre lip. So this is going to give your lips kind of like that trend in the 90s we had where everybody was like lining their lips with black, except for this is much more modern, much more beautiful, and it's going to flatter almost everybody because it just adds like a little bit of depth to the outer lips. And I'm applying a lipstick from Givenchy, and this is the shade Violine, and this is a beautiful kind of like plum shade, and I'm adding a little bit more liner to really bring home that ombre look, because ombre is not just for hair, you can have it on your lips as well. And I feel like having a darker liner kind of really complements the eye look with the creative liner. I think that's like the theme of the look. So that finishes my look. This is a bold look for spring because not everything has to be pastels and bright oranges. You can go a little bit bold no matter what season it is. Once again, I just want to note that I received the Clarins SOS Universal Light Primer, the Givenchy Universal Noir Revelateur Lip Liner, and Ofra Cosmetics Derma Mineral Loose Highlighting Powder complimentary from their respective brands. However, all opinions are 100% my own.
So as you can see, I used a lot of new products here, and I of course tested them before I did a tutorial using them because I don't like to promote anything that I feel is lackluster or doesn't perform well unless it's like really like a bomb product, like really bombs, and then I'm just like, I have to tell you guys how bad it is. So it's like these products all performed amazing. I was really impressed with all of them. I like the look that I was able to create. It was I definitely went a little bit more creative on the eyes than I usually do, but I feel like, you know, I would just wanted to switch it up a little bit and show you guys some of my creativity, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. What spring products are you looking forward to the most? Like, have you seen the Rimmel foundation? Have you checked out the Ofra highlight, the Givenchy liner, the primer? Have you checked out any, or even the Billion Dollar Brow brushes? Have you guys checked out any of those new launches? What launches are you most excited for? What products are you most excited for? I would love to hear what you guys think, so leave me some comments below. If you liked this tutorial, I would like to know what you think about it as well. If there's anything specific that you guys would like to see, please leave me some comments. Send me a DM on Instagram, message me, email me, you know, call me, beat me if you want to reach me, write me. I want to know what you guys want to see so that I can bring you guys what you want to see. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like it and subscribe. If you're not already, please head over to my Instagram Instagram at Recycled Stardust. Give me a follow there because I'm constantly posting reviews, swatches, outfits. I've even branched off into food and of course my makeup of the day looks, including this one, where there'll be my makeup recipe right in the caption so you can see exactly what products I use, how I use them, and all the details too if you want to recreate this look without having to sit through a 10-minute video. I mean, as much as I want you guys to watch here, I know that sometimes you don't always have the time to sit and watch an entire look, or maybe you've already watched it and you're just like, oh, I just want to know what this one product was. Go to my Instagram. I have everything there. And of course, as always guys, thank you so much for watching.